What's this decimal?
2/10.
This one. 4/10. What's this decimal?
2/10.
2/10. Caleb, what are you supposed to be showing? Not the same as Jeffrey. Okay? Now look, Caleb showed 2/10. Jeffrey showed 4/10. When you look at these, which one's bigger?
Jeffrey's.
Jeffrey's. And what's this Jeffrey show? 4/10. So is 4/10 bigger than 2/10? Yes. You can see there's more red, isn't there? Tatum, you showed 4/10. Randy and Reed showed 2/10. Which one's bigger? 4/10. Okay? I would like Caleb, Randy, and Reed to show 5/10. And Jeffrey and Tatum to show 8/10. Okay? Caleb has his 5/10 ready. Randy. Okay, let's look at Caleb's and Jeffrey's. We have 5/10 versus how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8/10. Reed, pay attention. Which one has more red? The 8/10. So do you think 8/10 is bigger than 5/10? Yes. Now, it's easy to compare them when they're in the same place, aren't they? Tenths to tenths. Because all we do is see which number is bigger. Which number is bigger, 2 or 4?
4.
4. So 4/10 would be bigger than 2/10. But they're not always going to be in the same place, are they? Sometimes we might have one in the 10th place and one in the 100th place. This is a 2, 3, and this is a 2. So, what are we going to do to figure out which one's bigger? Tatum?
Add 0
Right, if I just add a 0, they both look the same, don't they? They don't. But they're in the same place. So, Tatum already knows that we can just add a 0. But, how can we change tenths to hundredths? We have, what's the fraction for 2/10? Randy? Okay, what's the fraction? Jeffrey? 2, fraction bar, 10. Well, we need to change it to hundredths, don't we? What do we know about making fractions equivalent? Remember that word, equivalent? Tatum, what can I do to get this 2/10 to hundredths? My board, what can I do? No, I can't just add a 0 anywhere I want. Randy?
You can multiply 10 times 10.
Good. 10 times 10 is 100. But what do we know about if we do something to our denominator, Jeffrey? Yes, we have to do it to our numerator too. So what's 2 times 10? 20. And how do we write 20 hundredths as a decimal, Caleb?
20.
Okay.
Decimal 20.
Perfect. This is why we can just add a 0. So now that we changed it to hundreds, which number's bigger? Read, which number's bigger? 20 what? 20 hundredths. Look at this 0. It's in the hundredth spot, isn't it? 20 hundredths is bigger. Okay? What if I have a 1 and a 10. So would I just say, oh, 10's bigger than 1? Bigger? No, because they're not in the same place, are they? We need to get tenths to hundredths. How do I write 1/10 as a fraction, Randy? How do I make 1/10 a fraction? 1 fraction bar 10. Okay? Well, what place is this 10 in? Caleb? It's in hundredths. So I need to get this 1/10 to hundredths. So what am I going to do now, Tatum? Perfect. Multiply 10 times 10, which equals 100. But what do I do up here? I can't just move that 1 straight across, can I? What do I do, Reed?
You multiply 1 times 10.
Yes, I have to multiply 1 times 10. And what's 1 times 10? 10. So how do I write 10 hundredths? I need to change it back to a decimal now. Randy? Decimal 10. So which one's bigger, Tatum? They're equal. Just because one number is bigger than the other doesn't mean it's actually bigger, is it? Remember, we started with this. So if you're not paying attention, you might automatically think, oh, 10's bigger than 1. But look, they're actually equal. Okay, we'll do one more. They're both what? 5. This says 5 and this says 5. But what's this one? 5 what, Randy? 5 hundredths. And what's this one, Caleb? 5 tenths. Well, what do you think I should do, Tatum?
You should make it a fraction.
Make which one a fraction?
5
Good. We'll write 5 tenths as a fraction. But we needed to get it to hundredths, don't we? So we'll put hundredths right here. What are we going to do, Reed?
Put that in, multiply that time, 10 times
10
10.
times 10. Well, if I do it down here, what do I do up here, Randy? 10 times 10? What number is this? 5 times 10. What's 5 times 10, Jeffrey? 50. So how do I write 50 hundredths as a decimal, Randy?
50.
50. But where's the decimal point, Caleb?
Decimal. No, 50 decimal.
50 and then the decimal
No,
point?
0 decimal. No, 5.
Okay. What else, Jeffrey?
Decimal 50.
Decimal 50. Well, at first they both said 5. Do they both say 5 now? No. What numbers do we have? 5 and 50. Which one's bigger?
50.
The 50. So where before we had 5, they aren't equal, are they? No, this one is bigger. Now you're going to play a little game with your partners. Let me get your decimal cards.